Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured field here in race number 6. It's the 36th running of the Manitoba Matron, going 1 mile and an eighth for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Supreme Rush, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Shelley Brown with Richard Mares. Number 2 is Electric Cowgirl, owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno with Antonio Whitehall. Number 3 is Sugar Sweet, owned and trained by Penny Hume, Jerry Pruitt aboard. Number 4 is Go-Go Lolo, owned by Murray Duncan and Garrel Stewart, trained by Murray Duncan with Tyrone Nelson. Number 5 is Can't Use Nellie, owned by Jim and Susan Hill, trained by Shelley Brown with Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Number 6 is Suntuzi, owned by Gene McEwen, trained by Heather Wallerstead with Adolfo Morales. Rounding out our featured field is number 7, Key to Glory, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Tim Rycroft with Christopher Husbands. Following the running of the Matron, Chief Executive Officer of Assiniboia Downs, Darren Dunn, will make a presentation to the winning connections. Post time for the Matron, 5 minutes away. Now they're at the post. And they're off in the Matron. From the inside, Electric Cowgirl. Straight out after the early lead, Suntuzi. On the outside, also showing speed, 3 wide, that's Key to Glory. Hugging the rail, Supreme Rush with Can't Use Nellie. Back in 5th, then it's Go-Go Lolo, and Sugar Sweet will be early trailer. They went the opening quarter in 23-2. On the engine, that's Electric Cowgirl. Supreme Rush going after her in 2nd. Suntuzi on the outside in 3rd, and then it's back to Can't Use Nellie. Key to Glory. Back to the trailers, Go-Go Lolo and Sugar Sweet. They went the half in 47-3. Electric Cowgirl with the lead by 2. Back in 2nd, Supreme Rush. Can't Use Nellie. She's moving up smartly on the rail. Suntuzi on the outside in 4th. Go-Go Lolo trying to make up ground with Key to Glory, and Sugar Sweet can still see them all. 3/4 in 113. Electric Cowgirl on the outside. Supreme Rush. Can't Use Nellie looking for room on the far outside. That's going to be Key to Glory. Nellie gets through on the inside. Can't Use Nellie on the outside. Key to Glory in a full drive. Can't Use Nellie. Use the rail and explodes to the lead. And Can't Use Nellie. She's going to win the Matron. Close for 2nd between Key to Glory and Go-Go Lolo. The stewards have posted number 5, Can't Use Nellie, as the unofficial winner. A photograph has been called to determine the place and show positions. They went the opening quarter in 23-2, the half 47-3, 6 furlongs in 113, the mile 141, time for the mile and an eighth, 1:53-3. Results of the photo show number 7. Key to Glory finishing second. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 36th running of the Manitoba Matron. That's number 5, Can't Use Nelly. Can't Use Nelly's a bay mare, 5 years old, by Mineshaft. Out of the mare, Yukon Lady by St. Pilato. Owned by Jim and Susan Hill. Trained by Shelley Brown. And ridden to victory by Ronaldo Cumberbatch. Time for the mile and an eighth, 1:53 3. Assiniboia Downs is pleased to have on hand Chief Executive Officer Darren Dunn to make a presentation to the Winning Connections. Race 6 is official in the upcoming 7th race, the Winnipeg Free Press Race. Number 7, Patty's Treasure, make the rider Jennifer Fielding. That's in this, the 7th race. Number 7, Patty's Treasure, make the rider Jennifer Fielding. Post time for race number 7, the Winnipeg Free Press Race, will go to post in 19 minutes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, ASD Paticos Rob McLennan has the Winning Connections of the Manitoba Matron. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the Winning Connections of the 36th running of the Manitoba Matron. Ronaldo Cumberbatch, Shelley Brown, Jim and Susan Hill with Can't Use Nelly, the winner of the Matron tonight. Ronaldo, a mare you've ridden all season. She's had some very close calls. She's had some races that have been a little bit flat. This is a mare that really has grinded it out, though, and finally getting a win today. What'd you think?
She ran awesome tonight. Like, she felt like on top of the world and like her old self and everything. Whatever Shelley did, she did really good because the horse was amazing today. And she just ran her heart out.
That's exactly what you want to hear. She really did give a game effort, and she was drawing away at the end to win very convincingly. Now, if you kind of come back and work us our way through the race, what do you kind of think? Antonio went out with the favorite, set very fast fractions. You got a ground-saving trip, and then ended up getting a nice little hole to run up down on the inside.
Oh, really and truly, like, I just try to get my horse as relaxed as I could. Me and Shelley had that idea, try to get her as relaxed as we could in the first part of the race. And I got that done. And as I said, this time she felt amazing. So, like, when I give her a little tap by the half mile, she just cruised up to them because I know I can't let the leader go in front and get his ways. So I had to stay as close as I could. And when I got by the 3/8 and I tapped her, I saw the leader just drift from all the time. So I just timed it and came through.
Congratulations, Ronaldo. A tremendous victory here with Can't Use Nelly. Anything else to add?
I'd like to say thanks to Shelley, the grooms, the owners, the trainers, everybody that stuck with me throughout the year on this horse.
Nice win, Ronaldo. We'll move on to Shelley here. A tremendous victory for this mare who's been here for a couple of years now and turned into quite the campaigner. What was your thoughts kind of coming into today?
Well, I've been kind of on the fence with this mare. She's had some good races this year and some that I was just not really sure if we were missing something on her. I asked Jim just to leave her here one more start, and he agreed, which I thank him for now. And she really, really gave me a piece of the old Nelly.
Yeah, she really did run a tremendous race. I know Ronaldo talked about kind of getting her relaxed, and she ended up getting a very nice trip. What was your thoughts kind of going down the backside as they were cruising along, and then she kind of gets a hole and she explodes?
I was really happy. I thought, we knew that we couldn't let the speed get too far away. I was watching the fractions thinking we're a little quick on the fractions and a little close, but she looked so comfortable, and when that hole opened up, she just went right through, and I was really, really proud to see kind of the horse that I know she is come through.
Yeah, a tremendous performance by her. One of those performances that we've seen a few times here now. Another victory now. She's tried the Matron this will be the third time, finally getting the job done. Do you kind of understand? I know she went to Edmonton last year. Do you know what the plan is, or any comments on that? Or other than that, we're just happy with another big victory?
We're happy with the victory. I think Jim and I have to sit and talk and decide whether it's in our best interest to go to Edmonton or whether this was our last start. But we'll figure that out.
Congratulations, though. Can't Use Nelly, a scintillating victory in the 36th running of the Manitoba Matron. Shelley Brown, Jim and Susan Hill, Ronaldo Cumberbatch with the tremendous mare, Can't Use Nelly.